is your girl Timmesha here, and welcome back to my channel where I strive to teach, aspire, and shift. I am so very excited about today's video. Funny story, gotta love technology, because as I was uploading this video currently, I accidentally deleted the intro of this video. So you know. But I just wanted to come thank you for coming back, welcome you to my channel, and I'm just so excited about this video today because I'm going to be sharing reasons why your role as your child's parent, as the caregiver, as the guardian, as the grandparent, the auntie, the uncle, whatever you are, whatever role you play, how important it is, and just the big difference that you are making. And I just wanted to take the time to really just thank you for all of your hard work, all of your dedication, all the sacrifices that you have made in order to better the life of your child and be the best parent that you can be. So I really hope that you guys enjoy this video. I hope that you get some encouragement from this video. And again, thank you for coming back. And we are gonna go ahead and just jump right into all of the goodness, okay? I just want to share a few reasons why your role as the parent is so important. And one of the reasons that you guys are so important is because, like I said, you guys are the first relationship that your child, is able to establish when they're here on this earth, right? God chose you to be their mom. He chose you to be their dad, right? And even if you're an auntie, an uncle, a grandparent, whatever, like family friend, like God chose you to be in this person, this child's life. And that's so important. And not to forget, sometimes it's easy for us to get caught up in life and just sometimes we kind of question that, like, why me, right? And so that is like one of the first things that it's so important for you to understand, is that you are the first relationship that this child will establish and kind of develop with and get to learn and grow with, that is within their home. It's also important for you to know that your child is watching you. So what you do, they are going to follow. And there of course are instances when we tell our children to do as I say, not what I do, right? But we want to make sure that we're living a life that is showing them, being an example for them, right? We don't want to be telling them to do one thing, but we're doing the complete opposite. And granted, I know there are moments, of course, but it's so important to know that they are watching us. They are watching me, even as their teacher. They're watching me. So I need to be careful and mindful of the example that I'm setting. And another thing that your children, not only are they mimicking your actions and the things that they do or the things that you do, but they are also watching how you care for yourself. One thing that I remember my mom always instilling in my sister and I is making sure that we take the time to take care of ourselves, right? And so whether that be, if your treat is getting your toes done, get your toes done. If your treat is getting your hair done, get your hair done. And I know even like both of my parents, my mom and my dad, would even stress to us the importance of, our mental health and talking to someone if we felt like we needed to talk to someone, taking care of our emotional health, our spiritual health, our social health, all of those things. And your child is watching how you carry yourself in all of those different areas. They're watching how you take care of yourself in all those areas. So I just want to commend you guys and remind you that it is okay to take time for you. Like I said, that is one thing I can remember about my mom. Like, she was not afraid to say, listen girls, okay, mom is unavailable from this time to this time. Like, unless the house is on fire, don't come wake your girl up, or whatever the case was. And of course that was once we were older, but still it stuck with me, and it showed me that the only way that you as a parent, like my mom, the only way she could really care for my sister and I and be her best self was if she put herself first in some instances. So do not forget about you. And the last three things that I think is so important as your role as a parent is that you set the foundation for your child's life. Things that you want to instill in your child, whether it's a love of traveling, whether it's a love of learning, whether it's the faith that you want to practice, the faith that you practice as a family, whatever it is, the chance for you to instill this foundation in your child is now. So don't think that it's ever too early to start something. Don't think that something is too little, but understand that what you do now is so critical, and it is going to lay the foundation for your child's life. Second to last thing is that your role as a parent is to cultivate the gifts and the talents that are within your child. And I think that this is so important because, you know, most children aren't able to either verbally express, you know, what they're interested in or what they like, what they don't like. But you as the parent can kind of have a bird's eye view where you see different things in your child that they may not see or they may not know needs to be cultivated. So the beautiful part is if your child's gifted in dancing, if they're gifted, you know, artistically, if they are gifted in music, if they're gifted in academics, whatever your child is gifted in, it's up to you to cultivate that and help hone that in. Funny story for me is I remember in high school, I had to play basketball. Yes, I said I had to play basketball. And I absolutely hated it. I will be honest, like I was thankful for the connections that I made, but your girl was not, I really honestly did not like it, right? But I remember, you know, my dad sitting with me on my bed as I begged him not to go to practice. You know, he was like, listen, this is building character, this is instilling this. And of course at the time, I didn't want to hear that, right? No one does. But now that I look back at it in hindsight, you know, I'm thankful that not only my dad, but my mom, they both pushed me to do things that was outside of my comfort zone, because it takes root and takes effect in today's life for me, right? So I'm not afraid to kind of step out of there. And even if I am, I'll step out knowing that I have people behind me that will help support me. So remember that it is your job as your child's parent to help hone and cultivate those different gifts, those different talents that you see within them. My very last reason as to why you guys, you the parents, you the caregivers in these children's lives is so important is because you are setting them up for adulthood. As you continue to water it, as you continue to develop it, it is going to help set your child up for life. It's going to prepare them for adulthood. So remember, you know, don't let your child get away with every little thing. Like, teach them the importance of working hard, even when something is challenging. Teach them how to push through that challenge and face it head on and just tackle it, right? Because there are going to be plenty of situations in life that are hard, that are challenging, that you're going to want to quit, you're going to want to throw in the towel, but it's not an option, right? Show them how and teach them how to be a man and a woman of their word. Teach them how to be loving, to be kind, even when people aren't loving and kind to them. Teach them how to take initiative. That was a big word in my home growing up, okay? You know, teach them all of these things and know that even if you don't see them coming to life right then and there, they're taking root and eventually they will blossom up beyond the surface. So I, again, just wanted to do this video to thank all of my parents. Thank you guys for all of your hard work, for all of your tears that have been cried, for all of the sweat and sacrifices that you guys have given up. And I just want to say that you are making a difference in your child's life. You do matter. And remember that, you know, God chose you to be their mama. He chose you to be their dad. And, you know, it's with purpose, it's with reason. And again, I thank you for that personally. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure that you are subscribed so you don't miss my future uploads. And be sure to share this video, because if you need this video, if you need this encouragement, I'm sure that a friend of a friend could use it too. And I will see you guys in my next video. All right, take care. Bye-bye.